what a day it was. Let's take a breather. And Liana de Brain and also Jodie Brown I've got to talk about. First one up, we had the Jaguars and the Sneakers today. 72-47 in favour of the Jaguars. Liana, what were your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, Jaguars had a really solid game. They changed a little bit of their tactics. Yesterday they tried the 2-pointers.
Yeah.
Today they went back to the more traditional 1-pointers, which worked for them.
Shireen van der Merwe, of course, was your MVP for this one. Effort 100% the entire time.
Oh, look, she's been phenomenal. Whether she's out in wing defence or in the goal circle, she gives it her all. Really good combination with those two in the circle, and yeah, just one of those players that never ever gives up.
Yeah, it's been great having the Jaguars here as well, I'll be honest, but gutted that they managed to get through on the points, but we will talk about that a little bit later because New South Wales Institute of Sport remain undefeated. They take on the Sirens and won 49-57 in their favour. You thought about this one, Jodes?
Yeah, look, I thought it was a really good performance from NSW, but I think the Sirens, it suited their game, so it's the best performance that I've seen from the Sirens in this tournament so far, but it was Lauren Moore for the NSW. They've been fantastic. For me, she's been the mainstay down there in the defensive position. She's really solid. She really rides the player, as all good Australians do. Today she came up with 3 intercepts, 4 deflections and 1 pickup, but for me it was her ability to sit back at goal keep. We've often seen her at goal defence and just taking intercepts with 2 hands, attacking ball outside, but also just making sure that she gets right around her player as well.
Yeah, loved it afterwards. She was saying that they just didn't want to get pushed around today and they were going to bring it against the New South Wales Institute of Sport, who remain, of course, undefeated. And we go on to the Pulse and Mara Mavo, 81-35. Yeah, one word, ouch, for this one. It was, wasn't it, Liana?
Yeah, I think it was the third quarter that just blew them off the park.
31-1 or 30-1?
And
crazy.
That does hurt. Like, you know, Mara Mavo, I think fatigue might have set in a little bit. You know, they're not used to that intensity, but hey, they just still gave it a go and they're still having fun, and that's what it's about.
Newly named into the Silver Ferns last week as well, Karen Berger once again performing fantastically in defence.
She's been so consistent this week. She said yesterday that she didn't feel that good, but today she had no signs of any of that. Look at that, intercepts 5 for her deflections and 3 pickups. She's just one of those players that never gives up. Take the front space of a shooter, and really just that physicalness of her is amazing.
Yeah, it really was. And the ability in a losing side, I think they just said, let's ignore the scoreboard and let's start trying to practice and lead some of these young players throughout. They'll get that experience from playing a top side like the Pulse 2A, Jodes.
Yeah, they will. And it's great to see them get that experience.
Last one for the day as well was game number 4. We're talking about the Steel and the Tactics. The Southern Derby, we were ready for it. We were up for it, and the Steel went, yeah, nah, we're not keen to have a tight one. 66-51 in their favour. They're back.
Yeah, well, they certainly are. We were predicting a close one.
Yeah,
so
totally.
For them to just run away with it, they had a really strong third quarter. But it was Shannon Francois. She's the leader of this team.
100%.
She's a vice captain, and she just really took her position today, and she combined nicely with Crampton. She just seemed to be businesslike today.
Yeah.
You know, there was no mucking around. They were getting it straight down to Jen O'Connell, who scored most of their goals. And they just didn't muck around, really. As you see that long feed right from the centre circle. For me, for Shannon, it's her feeding that she's had to work on throughout her transition to centre, and I think it's slowly coming along. That relationship with Jen O'Connell has been fantastic, as well as Crampton, and she'll be pleased to get the win.
They were saying they instinctively know what they're doing. Here are your results. 72-47 in favour of the Jaguars from South Africa. They needed the points, couldn't quite get it, but they beat the Sneakers. New South Wales Institute of Sport, 57-49 over the Sirens. And then, of course, game 3, Pulse 81. They're back well and truly. 35, some stars came back in today, and the Steel 66-51. They win against the Tactics in game 4 of day number 3. We have a break, of course, and then we come back on Thursday, day 4, Mara Mavo versus Sneakers. That's going to be my game of the tournament. Cannot wait for that one. Jaguars and the Sirens after that, and then we get into the business end. Semi-final time 1, 6:40 p.m. New South Wales Institute of Sport versus the Tactics. New Zealand versus Australia. Nice and simple there. And then a replay of the ANZ Premiership final at 8:30 p.m. The Steel, who are in form, against the Pulse, who are on fire. You know it's going to be great. I can't wait for that one, guys.
Yeah, look, it's going to be great, and then add the 2-point addition into it as well.
So good, Liana. Thank you so much for your work today, and Jodes as well. We're going to have a day off, but make sure you come back live and exclusive on Sky Sport for day 4, Thursday, right here of the 2018 Super Club competition.